Rube, and we're going to put legs on these ideas of ours and make 'em run with the wind. Put 'em on the run.
Reuben slams his fist on the deck. Squint raises a beer toast.
You vast and belay by me snout.
Pardon me, Cap'n, but the Temperance League says if we quit drinking, smoking, and sporting around, we can live to be 100.
Yeah, blimey, what for? Yeah, I'm gonna get poetic now, Spart. The sea, gentle friend, is a wild, moody mistress. You dominate her not by force, but by respect of her very wantonness, and win her by your liquid caress. Hey, he's good.
Exterior sea, night. Thunder blast, wind increases, rising waves roll and pitch the boat under pouring rain. A cable crashes on deck. Squint goes to investigate, slips, lands on his knee. Reuben comes reeling, losing pillbox to sea. The boat lurches, sprawling Squint on his side.
Are you okay? Well, I thought I'd play Humpty Dumpty and fall down.
Simon says the yoke's on you.
Exactly. Try getting off the farm and out of the corn, will you?
Try sweet-talking the sea again. Squint grabs the rail, bellows to the billows.
Stow this greenhorn scut. You can't sink us. We ain't bloomed yet.
A fresh gust of wind tears Squint's cap from his head and into the foam.
Aye, barbaric bitch.
Exterior boat, night. It rides the swells bare-poled. Squint steers. Reuben hangs on.
Yeah, we'll do fine. She won't broach.
It's settling down some. He rolls suddenly to starboard. Squint doesn't notice.
Yeah, me stomach ain't. Bring the Dramamine, will ya?
Reuben stays put.
Well, you did buy some for us. I saw you bring it aboard.
I slipped. The box flew out of my hand overboard.
Hey, what is this, the funny papers? What else we got?
Dual coax, gas X.
Other end, Reuben.
I took some earlier. Why didn't you?
Why'd you only buy one flickin' box? Poor planning.
What happened to the cast iron stomach you brag on? According to you, you're Batman and Superman rolled together. Who am I, Tiny Tim on peg legs?
Hey, you sure got no tiny temper.
Your ego's a three-ring circus. A huge wave hits the bow. The Eagle Ray rises to the occasion.
Look at her rip, Rube. She's got class.
You got a big temper yourself.
I know. Listen, in Hawaii, let's hit the Bamboo Ballroom. Catch Leonie and Lulu. Her real name's Margaret.
Yeah, Lulu's is Constance. They came from St. Louis. Oh, well. Squint shifts his position to the boat's pitching.
Bring the Bismol.
You hate the taste.
Port in a storm. Get it now.
Dissolved to angry swells, lash in darkness beneath a half moon. Rain has ceased, but wind howls. Squint is alone, steering. He glances at watch. Weary, thoughts murky. Squint voiceover.
Midnight, the witching hour. The wild ride continues. Gotta keep her from the troughs. Out here a man's a fig in a whirlwind.
He sees two shark fins cut the water. Squint voiceover.
Hideous fins, waiting, like sea buzzards. Why not? Wind's howling like a banshee. Why not throw in some hobgoblins and a werewolf or two? It's okay. In a personal odyssey, you look fair in the eye.
The boat lurches violently to the right. Interior cabin, night. Reuben sails from his bed into the laundry basket. Lies jolted, angry. Stomps from room. Exterior helm, night. Squint maneuvers with the motion. Reuben approaches sullenly.
Yeah, I was just thinking I'm glad no one's shooting at us. battles at sea had to be the lower pit. I might as well take my turn early.
Squint notes his disheveled appearance.
Hey, you look right rough for just a Christian boy. Want a rabbit junk?
Reuben snorts, rubs his stomach.
I've got bounced in the basket. I'm queasy as hell. At least you got one dose of tabs, unlike me.
You'll be happy to know it's worn off.
Yeah, well, toss your oats. You'll feel better.
I did, and I don't. Exterior ocean day. Numerous playful dolphins cavort port side of the boat. Squint and Reuben stop swapping the deck to look.
Yeah, get a load of 'em in the gorgeous weather. It's cheer with overkill. Maybe all our cussing attracted 'em.
Or the busted bilge pumps. What a night. Setting the jubies out to brighten the cleanup must have worked. He snaps pictures of the dolphins, resumes mopping. Squint turns to study the little figures braced between supply boxes. He picks up his green one.
Well, Jubit, you're the picture of innocence. But I tell you true, little dude, you need the toughness of a rhino to do what I aim for.
Close on, the little pixie face looks injured. Its mouth trembles, drops in grief. It communicates in a pure childlike thought voice. Jubit voiceover. Harshness quenches the spirit of love. Won't you protect me? Squint rubs his eyes, blurts out.
Of course I'll protect you. What's happening there, Squint?
Squint sets the figure down sharply.
The thing acts alive. I know me mind's not out to lunch. See if yours does. Say something mean to it.
Reuben gives him a quizzical look, pulls back his third finger, springs it hard, striking the yellow jubie hard between its eyes.
What do you think of that?
He sees the shift in expression, hears the pure voice Squint heard.
Reuben, voiceover.
Oh. Why do you hurt me? I only want to be your friend. Reuben recoils, blurts out.
I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. Ah, see? What did I tell you?
Reuben sets the figure down hastily.
Holy scarecrow. It's too bamboozling. I can't talk about it right now. Let's get back to work. Amen to that.
A dolphin leaps high, seagulls fly above. Exterior boat deck day. Mops lie cast aside. Squint and Reuben bask on deck, enjoying the sun and gentle lapping waves.
We're still freaked out from last night. Hardly any sleep. Felt like a netherworld. Like any minute those bird women, harpies, might fly down. I wonder how you'd manage a gal like that. Yeah, now mermaids are great fantasy. The tail would seem to block the fantasy. It slips right up. Catch a different mermaid for each month of the year. Each one special. They could serve us day and night, like the 12 dancing princesses of fairy tale fame.
The waves lap, they're getting trance-like.
I liked those tales about Leviathan, the sea dragon, whirlpools, quicksand, trolls, changelings, leprechauns. Ghost stories at the campfire. Talk about an undying institution. All the grown-up macho in the world leaves a lot of people stuff they can't explain. Yeah.
Dissolve to exterior boat deck dusk. Reuben wakes, sees Squint's long legs stretched out. Squint propped on his left elbow, sketching.
I'm making us a pin-up calendar of mermaids, fixed up like sea princesses. This could sell big. Here's the blueprint.
Close on page with 12 scantily clad women with scale-like adornments. The pencil drawings are good, but rough, nothing to suggest different months of the year.
Looks good, Squint. But if we cover them up better, the women and children's market comes in.
He sketches in elegant jewelry, clothing, hairstyles, crowns, flowers.
Blimey, it's beaut. Pin-ups for the whole family. Make more money on mythical maidens. We'll make separate pages from this rough draft. Big color spectacle. They need striking names, nothing like Hortense or Fanny. Yeah, Imogene, Agnes. Yeah. I like this creating. Guys with no arts are louts.
Close on Reuben's pencil moving to a blur. Series of shots. January Snow Queen Ivar. February Princess of Hearts Desirine. March Wood Pixie Nimbit. April Medieval Lady Lillidear. May Grecian Flower Girl Thedon. June Playful Sea Sprite Debnet. July Independent Pirate Lass Talamane. August Jungle Huntress Amberisk. September Ghostly Mistmaid Mistine. October Exotic Gypsy Vashtal. November Somber Gothic Woman Umberly. December Gracious Southern Miss Charbel. Resume scene. Squint holds up the page.
The fun chart. The Explorer's Guide to Sorting Out Women. Now, if we had to dump one of them, which one would it be? I'd say Miss Dean. She's the creepiest. No, she adds her own charm to it. Then Nimbit, the flat-chest pixie. But I could flesh her out. I like her the way she is. We're keeping them all. That's how to wind up anyway. Probably no one's going to buy them. Bullflash, stow that negative scud. I thought I was the touchy one. What gives you a monopoly? I have a sensitive private side, too. So why do you always have to be so overshadowing to everybody? Put a cork in your carpet. Yeah, you blow a good mood not even meaning to. Listen to Mr. Congeniality. Yeah, we got no business talking about women in the middle of the flippin' ocean. We need a stiff drink and some hot chow.
Interior galley night. Close on empty pot on stove. Reuben blows a smoke ring from a cigar. Squint tries one on the pipe he puffs.
Amazing what good stew does for the disposition. Cleans out the soul like hot chili peppers.
Exterior boat night. Moonlight shines on the foamy wake. Exterior ocean day. View of the horizon. Bow cuts the water. Exterior galley day. Squint sits strumming various guitar chords. Reuben walks up.
I thought I heard a bullfrog in here. I was singing. I could have been a great singer if I had a different kind of voice. Maybe a rock star. That's where it's at these days. I wrote a new song, Dreams on the Wind. I've done 3. Bellin' and Ned Quillin, about drowning at sea, Maiden in the Meadow, a love ditty, and Turning Me Loose, about freedom. Anything good left to eat? Yeah, we're getting kind of low. Plenty of Spam and peanut butter.
Squint does a run on the guitar, hits a sour note.
Hey, blimey.
Gonna start writing your novel tonight? Dissolved to Squint sitting on bed staring at journal. A near empty whiskey bottle stands on the end table. He swigs, starts writing. Squint voiceover.
I salute life's adventurers who fight the ironies of fate with courage, endure in humor, and never surrender their dreams.
He downs the remaining whiskey, cheerfully passes out. Exterior boat deck day. Squint and Reuben are trimming the sails.
Hoist the mizzen.
Reuben's attention is on the clattering mainsail.
Ain't no good if you don't get it up. Yeah.
The mainsail's laughing, Squint.
Before that, it was pinching. So hoist the mizzen. First sea movie I saw, I thought the crew was yelling they lost their mittens. Sure as sugar cane dead. Yeah.
Me, I saw the word gunnel and called it gun whale. I didn't know.
Aye, look, hammerhead shark.
Close on hammerhead, protruding eye on each end. Interior galley night. At the table, Squint and Reuben eat heartily.
Yeah, many's the horrors at sea. Shipwreck, starvation.
He reaches for another biscuit, bites in, refills coffee cup, and begins drinking.
Thirst.
Reuben drinking water. Doesn't your tongue swell up just before you go mad? Or is it sooner?
Sooner if you start drinking seawater.
He pours them both in a hefty glass of whiskey and raises a toast.
Here's to hardship, as long as it's done in style.
Dissolved to carved wood witch doctor, other trophies from New Guinea sitting on table. Reuben closely examines the Jibby-Wandis, sets them down. Squint picks up the witch doctor, dances it around to the tune of the witch's soldiers in the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, wee-oh, wee-oh.
He salutes the green Juby.
Evening, Jib, what's shaking? And how's your gold dust twin?
The Juby stands looking sweet and gentle. A cold draft sweeps across Squint. He stiffens, glares at the Juby. The figure falls backward, rolls to the edge of the table, goes over. Reuben catches it just before it hits the floor. He looks at Squint, stunned.
Squint? Hey, I felt the mulling on me. It's gone now.
The cold draft hits Reuben. His expression looks wild.
No, it's not.
He sees as the yellow Juby starts to throw it from the table. Squint grabs the rosary from his pocket, slams it on the table. Reuben sets the figure down cautiously, his face shocked.
What caused it? I don't know. It just came in. Did we do something to bring it? Was there something in us that brought it out? No, we're just guys. We do what's right to us. This thing's an invader. Guess we got too close to it at that ceremony. It wants an afterglow. Well, tough tweeters do that.
We really don't need this. It's against the Jubies. What they stand for. Should we hide them?
Should Porky Pig wear plastic pants? Does Donald Duck need drawers? Things are what they are.
A profound squintism. What does it mean?
I won't be bossed around by invisible stuff.
He stamps in his thongs to the stove to warm coffee. I'm glad you're keeping your rosary out. Do you believe in guardian angels?
Sure,
A cast iron skillet falls from its hook on the wall, lands on Squint's right toes. He lets out a savage roar.
Caesar's bloody ghost! Guardian angel me flaming foot! If I've got one, I want a replacement. This one's incompetent.
The green Juby falls face down on the table.
Go ahead and die if you like.
Squint sinks in the seat, rubbing his toes.
I'll get the arnica.
Dissolved to arnica tube being handed to Squint. He's limping a little. All New Guinea objects are gone from the table. Squint sits, rubs in the cream, wincing. He eyes Reuben intensely.
Look, I think we just had too many strange events too fast. No leveling off time. I've put the stuff out of sight till we get our engines on better. Yeah, we'll get to the bottom of this later. For now, anything not normal, we won't even discuss it, okay?
Is your foot better?
Hey, consider it me peg leg. All it needs is an eye patch to go with it.
Want to do the shark jokes?
I am the mutilation joke today.
Shall I fix you a deviled egg?
Good idea, corn cinnamon. Yeah.
They laugh gamely, if weakly. Exterior ocean day. There's light fog above the waves. Interior cabin day. Music from the tape recorder. The sloop John B. finishes. Squint cuts it off. Squint to himself.
Beach Boys, a Reuben favorite.
He gets comfortable at another recorder with hand mic. Speaks into it with gusto.
We left the southeast trade winds a world ago, crossed the date line, sliced through the equator, and pushed through the doldrums. We paired with the northeast trades into the worst latitudes, onto the California current.
Flash cut. Squint and Reuben hula dancing with girlfriends. Squint voiceover.
Hawaii was a blast.
Flash cut. Squint holds a different girl in sunset surf. Resume scene.
At first we talked a lot of our peculiar destination, but the trip itself became the focus. What we're headed for has gotten fuzzy and less important. The real identity is us, the boat and the endless sea.
He stops, goes and gets the jubies out of a box, lays them on the bed. He studies them and suddenly tweaks their noses. Their heads turn to the side. He blinks, looks closer. Their heads are back straight. He shakes his head bewildered.
Cut it out! It's an illusion, all this movement. I'll tell you something sure. You fight your own war with the Nombi. I intend to live a happy life, hopefully rich and famous. And no virtue in being poor.
Jubit and Rubit voiceover. How far will you go to get what you want?
I'm Squint Dangerfield. I can go any place I want and do whatever I like. Who are you, a couple of oversized consciences?
Their faces show a concerned silence.
That's more like it. I run me own show. You're a trick of the mind, that's all.
Jubit Rubit voiceover. No one rules their own life. The spirit world moves behind the scenes.
Billswater, you're just guilt reminders that I didn't want to be a priest. Stow it, or it's overboard to the sharks you go.
Jubit Rubit voiceover. We only remind you of treasure above. Squint opens his hands to seize them. Their eyes widen with panic, mouths gone round as a circle. He grasps them, lets go.
Blimey in half. You're cold as ice.
Their voices seem high above him. He looks up. Jubit Rubit voiceover. We love you. We know you don't understand. We forgive you. The figures lie on the bed. Carved jade, cupid faces.
It wasn't me that tried to destroy you. We struck a blow against evil at that ritual. Good won over it. Now I want to be natural and peaceful. Didn't bring up disturbing questions.
He carefully wraps them in their white silk scarves, tucks them back in the box, seals lid with wrapping tape. Interior galley night. Squint and Reuben sit playing the card game Authors. Give me the Last of the Mohicans by James Fenimore Cooper.
Yeah, give me Lady of the Lake by Sir Walter Scott.
Don't have. Give me House of the Seven Gables by Nathaniel Hawthorne. And don't tell me you don't have it. Squint hands it over.
Well, I guess you win, Rhubarb. Rubenoid Opera, rabbit fish.
I'll take some more of that Australian meat pie thing you cooked. Great flaky crust. Squint takes the pan from the oven, heaps them both another serving, pours drinks.
Not too shabby. We've had great food, great talk, fun. I wish we could freeze frame this time. The eagle ray's been home. Change is looming. Feels unnerving.
I know. Nothing will ever be the same. This trip was unique.
I can get ripping sentimental if I don't watch myself. When something's ending, I can go to mush real easy.
Me too. I guess it's worry about the reality thuds. Kind of like the first day of public school.
Yeah, where you learn you're not the universe after all, and have your first skull-jarring fist fight. Yeah.
The trips we've made mean a lot to me. There's so much of the real us in them. I know I'm not the most efficient sailor in the world, but I like it.